Normally, when I do these true service videos, there are two things that you can expect. Typically, that this is the only series that contains content that will become irrelevant, and that it's a play at a company that is done wrong. But this video is going to be mildly different. Don't get me wrong here, Razer has done wrong more than enough times, even to me. Let me just get into it. The other day, Apple released a new MacBook Pro. They tweeted out to the masses to instill hype and of course, show off their new laptop. Razer sees this tweet and decides to have a little fun. Here's the tweet that they put out. Now I don't know about you guys, but this cracked me up. It was extremely unexpected and they really stuck it to Apple in a pretty clever way. Not original, but clever. Now what's the issue here? Well, this tweet didn't go over so well as SJWs came flocking to it telling Razer that of course this was very sexist and they should be ashamed of themselves. Razer took the tweet down, essentially apologized, and yet again another company has succumbed to social justice censorship. Now that the story is over, why was I compelled to make this video? Well, it's really simple. I don't like Apple, many of you guys know that, and I don't particularly like Razer either. I have the Razer Chroma keyboard, and this thing is not the greatest if I'm being honest. See, writing scripts is one of the most important parts of my video making process. This is something that's kind of hard to do when the switches are garbage, the keys get stuck, and I have the letter H jetting across my notepad. Yes, I use Notepad, but the issue is not Razer's products. Razer showed me with that tweet that companies still have personalities. At least, some of them do. They didn't care, they were cool, and they wanted to have a little harmless fun. I respected that. Was it distasteful? Sure it was. Was it a bit cringy? Well, yeah. Was it sexist and offensive? A bit, yes. And so what? Is it so wrong to let loose? Be a bit spontaneous? I don't think so. The company wasn't trying to be sexist for the sake of being sexist. They made a harmless joke to spite Apple, and I would have laughed had it been Apple who wrote it, or Sony, or Microsoft, because it's a personality. See, companies today are extremely dull. They're always on their best behavior. When I think of a company, any company, take Apple, I think gray. Microsoft, gray. Sony, same color. They're bland and they lack a personality. I can't relate to a company, how could I? But Razer, as much as I don't care for them, showed humanity. They've always been a very colorful company in terms of their products, but it was also satisfying to see it in their hearts as well. So wait a minute, Barry. Like you said before, this series is about a company that is done wrong. What did they do wrong? Well, like every company afraid of social justice totalitarianism, they gave in. They took the tweet down, they apologized, and they're doomed to the same fate as the rest of these companies. Flavorless. Does Apple ever care about the fun? No. They want your money. Microsoft. The money. Electronic Arts. Yeah. The money. I can barely think of a handful of companies that don't actually care about what people think about them, and even they have been known to backstep. Now, I'm not saying we need more jokes, but imagine if one day social justice dictatorship came to my channel, and from there on out, I never used planned words at the end of my videos. No more puns. No more jokes. I just blandly read the script with no personality behind it whatsoever. Now, you may still enjoy the content, and you may still come back to watch it, but it would feel lacking. There would be a huge element lost, and Razer's biggest flaw is that it gave in. I think companies need to stop caring about what people think. The way I see it, I don't care about what a company thinks. If it offers a product that's worth my time, I'll buy it anyway. But if I walk into a restaurant for some service, I better get good service. I wouldn't shut the waitress up because she said something insulting. I grow up and expect that everyone has a different sense of humor, and I'm there to take it in. Challenge my comfort zone, why not? I'd rather be around people I found distasteful than I'd be around those with the same boring personality. Companies are going to do this over and over. In the end, it's always about money and keeping your consumers happy regardless as to how stupid the consumers are. It's the top priority. But for the sake of being edgy where others won't, I'm going to make an iconic Bulletbarry ending. If we want companies to be colorful again, we gotta show them that we appreciate personality, a little heart. Right now, they're all just a bunch of dark, soulless corpse, like that group of emo kids in high school. I mean, I join them, but then I just have to deal with another Razer.